Purpose. Today I wanted to talk to you about purpose. The definition of purpose is the reason for something to be created or for it to exist. In today's world, or Satan's matrix as some would call it, I feel like purpose gets a little bit mixed up today, which can cause a direct lack of emotional prosperity. Most people think that purpose is some grandiose thing, which is not. I mean, it can be, but most of our purpose are a lot more simple than that. In the Bible, when God created Adam and Eve, or just the world in general, he just wanted people or human beings or something to be able to appreciate what he felt as though was good. He created a paradise and he wanted to share it. God was actually not happy. Even the sun was happy, the moon was happy, all on its own. But God himself was never happy with just the creation of being itself on its own. So he created the invisible, the visible out of the invisible. Our purpose as human beings, number one, is just to enjoy the land and the sky and the beauty that God has offered to us. That is your number one purpose. And I would like you to use Jesus or Yeshua's purpose as an example. Everyone knows that Yeshua's job was a carpenter. And in today's world, when somebody asked Jesus, would have asked Yeshua what he did, he would have said a carpenter. And you would have thought his purpose was just a carpenter. Some people would even call it a lowly carpenter. Some people may feel like that he's a big shot because he's a carpenter. But they would put purpose on this perceived purpose. But in all actuality, Jesus' true purpose was just to help heal the sick. His purpose was to say a kind word to somebody. His purpose wasn't to build things. You never even saw throughout the Bible what Jesus actually built when we talked about his purpose. His purpose was to go through something traumatic so that he could be a light and an example to all of us. And while most would think again that his purpose was carpenter, his purpose was much, much more. His purpose was to be. His purpose was to be a light, which was just himself. So I just want to let you know that you might be living in your purpose just by the simplest thing. It's not all the time about glitz and glamour and something big. It may just be helping that older woman cross the street, saying hello to that little boy who doesn't have any parents, and now he has the courage to just go on with his life, saying something encouraging to the friend to keep them off of the ledge. That may have been your purpose. Your purpose could have been to be the teacher to the young man who solves an incurable disease. You're not the guy who solved the incurable disease, but you are the person who gave him the strength, that person to give him the strength to excel with their lives. And while nobody may see your purpose as that young man will always, or that young person will always thank you. A lot of people are striving for their purposes out there, but in all actuality, I want you to know that a lot of you are already living it. You're already in tune. You're already just being, just existing. Don't think it has to be more. The career, all of that stuff is just extra stuff. Before you run around like a chicken with their heads cut off trying to find your purpose, I just want to let you know you may have already found it. That your purpose may not include making money, or it may not include even helping others. You may have a more self-serving purpose. You may need to get to know yourself in this lifetime. You may need to get to know God. You may need to clear up some of the bad things that have happened to you in past lives, breaking generational curses, so many different things. But your purpose may not involve making money or being something for everybody else. So ask yourself, what is your purpose? Is it the purpose that you want, or that, as I like, that God wants for you?